Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus and this is episode 22 of our Belts and Blocks. This series where I am using my patented city block design as well as plenty of belts. And look at this amazing thing. Look how beautiful this base is now. At the end of last episode, I discovered the capability to make concrete. And then I just said, well, I'm just gonna make one little proof of concept building here just to make sure that I have like a nice setup. And then I made it, I was like, oh, this is nice. I wish all of them were like that. And then I started just going crazy. So I watched a couple of movies and a lot of Let's Plays and, you know, just spending some idle time because this is really idle work. But when you look at it, that means just every single one of these is just, in my opinion, beautiful. It's gray and gray, yes, and it's square boxes. Yeah, I'm an engineer, so that is beauty to me. So let's have a look at just everything is just wrapped up nicely. You can see up here the title, the sponsor, the title of it, and just this edge around here. That's where I try to avoid building. Because I don't want to build right up against the edges. This is something that is very much implicit in the way I build, but it's something that I have noticed when collaboration or when seeing for community maps or MMOs or that kind of things, where that's something that's not common. I don't like building right up to the boss. I don't like building right up to the edges. I need that kind of space just for panic. And the design here is that I use concrete for the building areas, basically, and the gray for belt areas. So let's just makes the whole base nicer. This is kind of one of the concepts that I had in mind, and it's one of the things that I rarely do. I very often design these kind of things and very rarely actually build them. So the next part I want to do is, this is interesting, the fact that I have a coal in the middle of my belt. That's going to be useful. It actually makes it easier just to ferry it back. I do, however, have this coal. This is way more important to get rid of. You know what? The very first thing, I of course stopped the science in the meantime. We still have a lot of different things we can build. I think blue circuits. Let's build blue circuits because I want to start looking into. Oh, whoa, hold on, come back, you. Come on. Oh, damn. Stop running away. There we go. All right, so what I need to do, let's actually think about it. Now, I was considering doing electric engines, but now that I think of it, I think it's better for me to make sulfur. Because sulfur can then be used for batteries and blue science. The blue science will then enable me to skip right ahead into, let's see, power armor here. This power armor does not require production science. This one, the portable fusion actor, does not require production. So I'm actually going to put production science at the end and make go straight to high tech. Whatever. Let's see. And I'm gonna bring the car back that I so meticulously sent off and go back. So let's just start because I don't really have enough here. If I want to build, let's navigate here. Whee, let's get back on the roads. And where is it? Oh, that's my science. So I need to get one down. That one's not possible. What else can we do? A lot of things. Let's just get some mining productivity. That's also nice. Let's make sure we have enough of everything. I'll take half of that and I'll just jump out here. I'll go over here and get some productivity. That's definitely needed. And that one and that one. Anything else? I have enough power poles. I have pretty much what I need. Let's get back into... let's enjoy this location. Slowly moving out, but unfortunately it is taking these out first. That's just the way it is. Let's get down here and we will be making this space. Come on. I forgot. I need a tiny bit. It's actually interesting why it's always the one that is broken here that I want to pass through. That is like my main navigational direction because it just connects right up to this. Should do the trick. And now we're going back. Now I'm gonna go in a wide circle around it. That's why I don't build on walking paths. Because it... What? That's a little error. Good thing I brought some fixing. Oh, one thing I haven't even checked. That's actually interesting. What does it do to my pollution? Not much. This is causing a lot of pollution. It's still not touching the biters, but that is something I need to address in the not too distant future. All right, jump out of the car. We are going to go over here and dedicate this one to our next fantastic sponsor of these episodes. And I will get these two out of... Man, just me not having iron or copper when going out to build stuff. That is embarrassing. Let's at least some copper things. I don't know if I have enough iron. This one will be first. We will dedicate it. Luckily not a long name. This is for Yosea. Okay, we'll try again. Yosea. There. Yep. Thank you for sponsoring and by enabling us to do this, to build sulfuric acid. Very important thing. Doesn't seem that important, but it actually prevents us, or it's like everything else, it's necessary to proceed. What I also maybe should mention at this point is actually that I am kind of running out of of patrons. I don't know if will be able to finish this base. The other one was sulfuric acid. That's a long one. Actually looks pretty good. Pretty solid spacing. There. And that one goes. So we're gonna make sulfuric acid in here. Let's have a look at the way we build it. I brought some of these. And I will need to get some... see, now that's a problem, I guess. Because if I am at the end of this, then there's a chance that this one will consume all. The low chance, but you know what, I'm gonna leech it off the end of this pipe. So I will do that by getting... Nope, I guess I won't be getting any pipes. I probably should have prepared this a bit better. Like this. This one, that's too far. Something like this. Let's have a look. You are going to take... First, you're going to make sulfur. That requires... And water. Where do we get the water from? Let's turn this off. Water, we have that pretty close. So we can just leach off of this line. That's pretty good. Now, the next part. What is the speed of this? Oh, this is one of those that creates 2 sulfur per second. And if I look at the next one, sulfuric acid, it takes 5. So that's the classical 5 to 2. So I need 1, 2, 3, 5 of these and 2 of these, basically. Except that's not going to work because that's too close. That's 5. And then these are better. Okay. This indicates to me that is not correct. Get rid of it. There. And the reason for this is because I want the water to be in here. And why am I not using a blueprint for something as repetitive as this? I don't know. But I don't. Actually, I just do like that. And again, why no blueprint? Because that's pretty easy. There. That's just water, and this one is also needing iron. So I'm gonna take iron in here. Maybe this is actually not the most correct way of doing it. I could also do it differently. Oops, X, and that is then iron coming in. Looks okay. I'm gonna grab it. Let's see what is the most. Okay, then we get the sulfuric acid out. I think the sulfuric acid will need to be somewhere else. And the water comes somewhere over here. Oh, that's not correct. That has to be following. Do you want to? That's the 4? 4? This is all about consistency and it makes no sense aside from it. Purely sake of consistency. Yep. See? Okay, so that's part of this. I don't really understand why it's like this, but whatever. It works. Alright, that's water coming in. I don't think that was a clever move because I didn't even want to have it here. I actually wanted it slightly further out, I think. And I haven't really decided if this is correct. So let's blueprint it and definitely move it a bit out. Come on. I know I actually have a blueprint for this part, but I'm not actually so keen on it if I recall it correctly, how it was done. So we'll just build it from scratch here. Like this. No. One more out for sure. Because I don't want to hit this one. So we'll build it exactly there on the edge. Let's try it. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And I might even want to make sure that up here I have... Okay, what I'm thinking of is where do I have my storage? I could have my storage over here. And basically just say I'm gonna have multiple of these. And then the question becomes... I underground built this. Isn't basically... There's no need. I'll connect these like this, and then we can always find out how I drag it out. That's like a single place it has to be dragged out. This one, great. Let's hook it up just so we get a sense of if it's working. It's working with the exception of this one. Let's also put some lights because lights are important for the space. I'm still thinking sort of in C block versions where I'm like, oh my god, I can't afford lights. They are costing everything. I can't afford it. And that's not really the case. There, this one's good. How much space is there? That's exactly one left. One space between. Cool. Yes, and I guess I'll take one more. How much do we make? We make... This is 0.25, that makes 50. So that's 100, 200, 250 per second. I don't know. It's probably enough, but on the other hand, why do I care if I make it bigger? That is it's actually not correct. I definitely don't need this one. I might want some more. Go. Go. You. And this one will also be a placeholder when I need to scale up my plastic. Then that's absolutely essential. There. Boom. Keep going. Let's see. Is there pressure? Yeah, there's plenty of pressure. This is working. All it needs is now the coal getting in. So what I think I would like is actually build. I can't build anything I need storage tanks, and I need... Wait, why did I build the small ones? Oh, that's concrete. Get the cart and get some steel and some more belts and some... And again, I need to drive through that one. Curse you. Someone use more coal so we can get rid of that. Let's see. What is it I need? I need a lot of belts. Why don't we just get a lot of belts? There. Boom. And look at that. That's kind of a lot of belts. Maybe a bit over the top, but okay. Do we need some inserters? No, not really. Do we need something else? More pipes? No, not really. I need some... Don't have that. Don't... Interesting. I don't have any storage chests. Ow. Someone places non-drivable stuff on the bus. That's steel, and I need some iron as well. That's a really hopeless way of getting iron, just running around on belts like a silly noob. There we go. 35. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will also need to get some engines. Where is our engine production? Actually, I also need to get rid of this one. Boom. So I don't want to carry around with any of those. And engines. Engines? There, 4 engines. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'll just grab a few more. Doesn't hurt, does it? Ow, sorry. And we're gonna drive another road just to enjoy the beautiful base here. Ah, look at the beautiful base. No coal anywhere on the walking path. That's very nice. I mean, why would I even consider something as sacrilegious as that? Now, I'm gonna have a liquid bus out here. So we're just gonna pipe it that way. That means our 9 blobs here. Let's use this one kind of is in the middle, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. And that should be easy, just like this. And we'll take one of our fashionable pumps. Boom. Smash it in here. That's obviously not going to do anything. And what I need as well is on the other side, I'm also going to need some inserters. Yes. Almost. Just almost. There. And then we get through this silliness. Here. Should they align? No, don't care. Doesn't matter if they align. This one will be sulfur once it's done. And all I need now is importing. Let's pick up the car and get... Whoa, I did not have any... Yay, handcrafting green circuits. That's always just a sign of a filthy handcrafter. If you want to spot your filthy handcrafters, that's the people who don't mind handcrafting green circuits. So, search your soul. If you don't mind doing that, you are hereby classified as a filthy handcrafter. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Arr. No way around it. Okay, so we have actually committed lines here, and that means I'll just take the next lines. I'll take these guys. Oh, I actually rather want these 4. Let's just check. Yes, thank you. That one is a dedicated iron line. That means these 4 are going to be dedicated iron lines, unless we figure out something else. Okay, draggy, draggy, draggy. Wow, that's sacrilegious, that part. Four. I could also do it this way. Cool. And at this point, this will actually be a different location because I'm pretty sure one of these is iron. That's iron. And we are going to steal an extra iron line. It's going to be dedicated exclusively for our sulfur production. Because why not? We need sulfur. From here, we jump to... Yes. That one's fine. And now I just need to head up and find a way to get some more iron into this line. This will really just lead into the next part, which is actually at this point we need to scale things up. And yes, I know that we have a lot of belts here that are idle, but it still means that if they suddenly start working, then I have no control of how much is going where. And here you can see the next problem that is going to be because they are coming from here. No, I might actually build it just like this. Now this is where the fun begins because that's going to take it from here. So you have 3 into this one, 3 into that one. I'm going to branch it out and do something highly irregular. It would be fun. And now I'm, oh, okay. I'm going to watch out for the comments because this is also a bit, it's called unorthodox in terms of this, but I'm going to do it this way. So basically it's 1 in, 1 out. There. It's going to take a while to figure out if it has full throughput. Let's see if it has, because there's definitely full throughput on this one. That is jammed, so let's see how long it takes to figure it out. And it jams there, and then that one jams. Really? Oh, there we go. Now it comes in. I have no idea where it went through. It went there, it's there, that one to here. No? That one went in there. And that's the one part. The other one went here. Filled up this one filled up that one, and then it went all the way through. Cool. So this is working. I will jump into the car so I can beat the snake, the iron snake down there. Here it is. That's the iron snake, and I did manage to not hit the coal deposit. That's pretty cool. Come on, I need bluebells. Wow, I need bluebells. That's actually a pretty good point that I need bluebells. I should really start working on the bluebells. That means scaling up my production facility. Or, sorry, my logistics mall. That's the worst horrible thing here. Okay, this is the front runner for the iron. Once we have that, we can start seeing. And this is the reason why it's called belts and blocks. I build a block, and there will be no robots. There will be no trains. It's just slow-moving belts. And that is exactly why it's so important for me in this series to get dedicated lines. Because if suddenly this turns into just a trickle, then I have to go all the way back. And even if I fix it, it will take like 3, 4, 5 minutes just to get it in. So there's a lot of latency in this setup. Because it needs to come from the source. All of it. And here we are. That should start filling these up as fast as possible, and that gives us some sulfuric acid. Is it working? No, it's not working because I kind of missed something there. That's fun. That one doesn't even have water. That's a minor misstep here. There, everyone has water. Does it work? Green, green, everyone's green, everyone's happy. This one is, ooh, it's struggling to keep up at this point. Really? Is that the case? 99? 100? Ah, okay, it can keep up. Why is this just not working? Oh my god, I'm such a moron. What the hell have I done? What? Why? No. Everything has to be redone. Why did I not think that? How the hell would I imagine that this one goes out? The whole point was I'll build this one, which made perfect sense. Alright, I guess we're gonna go with overtime here. Alright, I don't know if you've been sitting there screaming at me. You most likely have, because this is not ideal. But it's easy to fix, so do not despair, we will get there. That one has to be different. That one has to come in from this side and then get like this. So I will... That one? Well, one thing is good, and that's it's actually easier to get it out. Here. So, sulfuric acid, that one goes here, and unfortunately now I only have 2. Okay, well, there's room for that as well. Inbound, inbound. There we go, and there and there. Okay, so now it's time to remove all the rest. Luckily, because it is so relatively structured and I have nanobots, this is not really a big problem. It's a big problem because it's kind of embarrassing that I do some stupid mistake like that. But luckily this is the end of the episode and most people have probably already clicked on to something else. So that's not so bad. Let's see. Go, go, go. Hurry up and build it. Got it. And the last one. And come on. Yes, and you're not working because you don't have any water. But that's fine because water we can actually get relatively easy. It's actually kind of awkward to have it right there. This just turns into much more complex than I thought. I should have used my blueprint. Because my blueprint has... yeah, that's also kind of silly. There. And get that out there. Get that out there. Get that out there. And here. The water coming in. That's that one. And water is only very barely. There's the water. Now I need to get it to here. It's actually somehow that fit quite well. Why are you not working? Oh, because of the iron. The iron is now... We'll try one more time. See if this works better. Yes. There's always something, right? There's always something. And now I can see these are filling up. Wow. Well, I'm sorry that it took a bit longer than I really wanted. Okay, that's copper, so that's not going to happen. And this should be a constant. So it'll be sort of right at this point. That'll be the choke point. Working? Yeah. Really? It's not even fast enough. These two are not even fast enough because they only have stack inserter size 2. Okay, so that's not fast enough, but that will be fixed once I have better inserters. So far, this is definitely just keeping up with our demand. How much do we have here? I really needed some copper. If I had some copper, I'd be happy. Because then I could just wire up the whole damn thing. So let me just jump up here and grab some copper. There. There. 10 is the right number of copper wires. Did I get any? Nope. That's one part, because I just want to see how much is in there. There. One too many. Cool. So now I already have 17,000. Perfect. All right, sorry for that little mess we did there, but we are back on track, and we have nice, beautiful sulfuric acid being crafted, and that is a main ingredient for both batteries and blue circuits. So that's going to be great. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. Thank you for your patience, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode. Cheers.